Hello everyone, it's Fireblaze074 here, and I've got some new LEGO figures to show off that I've made recently. Well, not really recently. I started working on them in the summer, and like painting them a bit every day, and then I kind of stopped for a while. And then I finished them like about a month ago probably, and yeah, I've just been kind of slacking to make this video, but they're custom LEGO figures I painted, and I also made the hair pieces with modeling clay. So these characters are Natsu, Dragneol, Urza Scarlet, and Grey Fullbuster from Fairy Tail, and then Shantae from the Shantae series. Planning to use these guys for stop motions, but they might not work out as I hoped, so you never know. Like, hopefully I'll be able to use these characters for stop motions, but might not be able to. And if you've been reading the descriptions of my videos, which you probably haven't, these are the characters that I was talking about, the new LEGO characters that were going to be like announced or whatever. So first up is Natsu. So here's Natsu Dragneol. I made the hair with like a bunch of small pieces of pink modeling clay that I got from the dollar store. And I painted the scarf and the like vest and everything and the belt, and yeah, I didn't really do a good job on the bottom, but you know, I tried. And like, these are supposed to be the sandals that he has, but it's kind of hard to make sandals with a LEGO character. I also have the Fairy Tail logo. It's kind of doesn't look all that good, but it's hard to make something like the Fairy Tail logo with such a small space. And also, I made the scarf with like the dragon scales, tried to make the lines and everything. I was hoping to like make the paint like have thinner lines, but it's kind of hard to do that with the brushes I have that I got. And yeah, he's a fire dragon slayer wizard. If you've seen any of my new videos, you should at least kind of recognize him. So yeah, there's Natsu. Next up is Urza Scarlet, and she has like a red hair, like literally red, not orange, but they call it red. And she uses re-equip magic to like change armor and stuff, and she also like changes out swords and everything. So the silver paint is supposed to be her armor, and the blue is her skirt, and then she's got boots. And then it's hard to see, but I made like a small Fairy Tail logo there. That the gold design kind of overlaps, but it was hard to do. And the hair, kind of simple looking. I use like a small knife thing, I think, to make the lines. And yeah, I really don't have experience. These are my first ever custom LEGO figures, but you know, I'm a novice, and I probably won't be making any more of these. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, if you know about Fairy Tail and know that Lucy is one of the main characters, you'd probably be wondering why I didn't make her and instead have Shantae. But that's because I didn't think she would work well with stop motions, since most of her attacks involve summoning celestial spirits, and I'd have to make like at least 12 other custom figures to be able to do that. But after a while I realized that she did have the whip, but at the same time I don't have a whip piece. I could probably get one, but I don't know. Like, I was planning on making her eventually and just using the whip maybe or something, but I went through a lot of trouble to make these, so I'm probably not gonna make her. And yeah, that's basically it for Urza. Now on to Grateful Buster. Yeah, his design is kinda questionable. Same as Shantae though, but she is a genie. Gray is an ice make wizard. He makes ice like shapes, and he specializes in objects and stuff. So I painted this Tenkainite's bow piece. Painted it like more of a lighter blue instead of the transparent dark blue to make it look more like an icy color. And so since Gray, he had to learn to use ice make magic by training in snowy areas and having his clothes off to get used to the cold. Well, obviously not all of his clothes, because that would be even weirder. And he makes it a habit to take off his shirt for some reason. And then there's the fairy tale logo, which doesn't look that good either, on his chest. And then here's the hair. I did like little things on the back. I don't know what you call those. And the sideburns or whatever. And then the like sort of spikes. And I also have a few other pieces that I painted. Like, this is supposed to be like a charge effect, I think. Like when he's charged an attack, I just painted over a propeller piece with the same color paint that I used to make his bow. Another Tenkainite's piece. I know, it's a shield from the Blue Knight. I don't remember his name. And then I put a stud on the back so he could like use it as like connected to his arm instead of holding it, because you know, he doesn't actually hold the shield that he doesn't really use it as like a shield connected to his arm either though in the anime. He uses like it as a barrier, but you know, that's kind of hard to make, and it's big, so I just made that. And then this is like an effect thing, like an icy effect. It's also a Tenkainite's piece. It's just a plate thing. That's it. It's really simple. That's all I have for Gray. Finally, we have Shantae. And then she's a genie, a half genie, from Skulltown. And she uses magic and hair whipping abilities and stuff. These are her like arm gauntlet things. I don't know what you call them. I added the gem and like the crown thingy. I don't know what you call that. Yeah. Like, I used clay for the gem on the crown thing. And there are the bangs. Or not bangs. Like, I don't know what you call it. Then I was trying to make this to where it's posable so you could like twist it, like spin it, so I could use it as an attack, but I think I'm just gonna have to like make her crouch and like spin instead, because yeah, this is probably not gonna work that well. I had to get this glued on, like this piece, this half, and then to this part to make it connected so it wouldn't fall off. So it's not gonna work to be able to twist it. And this is a piece, it was a brown piece, like a cone-like thing, I don't know what you call it. And then I painted it gold to represent like the band thing that she has connected to her hair. And yeah, that's it for Shantae. So there you have it. These are all of the Lego figures that I made, and probably the last. I don't think, well, if I do make any more, it's gonna be with markers, with the same modeling clay, but not using the paint, because the paint was really a hassle to use. And obviously, I'm not good at making like videos like this. So yeah, peace out, and look forward to seeing these guys in stop motions I'll be making.